Hello, my name is Gyro, and today we're going to be VOD reviewing Sova on Ascent. Something important to note about this game is that I've already VOD reviewed a Cypher in the exact same game. So, that's going to be my most recent video, and I appreciate if you went and watched that one as well, or if you already watched it, I appreciate if you kept watching this one. What I always do when the game starts is look at the enemy comp, and I like to do like groupings, So, you know, no flank watch. Very good. So just keep note that you can flank. You can just be calm, you know. And notice that they don't have any movement duelist, which is just super good for you. Because if you're going against a movement duelist like a Jet, you know, they can smoke dash, they can double satchel out. And then, you know, if you throw a dart, you're not really sure. You know, you throw a dart at the choke and you're not really sure if, you know, they're out or not. But against a comp with no movement duelist, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about a neon wall. You don't have to worry about a jet smoke. You don't have to worry about, you know, raised double satcheling. So this is very important because, you know, you can throw a lot more of these darts, like on the wall, like the exit, than you normally would be. Just keep that in mind for this game.
Or bronze-ish.
Okay.
Judging from their act cards from last act.
Well,
Yeah, look for.
So another thing to note. I mean, so before this video started, he did a lineup guide. He was looking up a lineup guide. And he also had someone in call telling him Sova darts. So like, what this tells me is you don't have a lot of character mastery. And you said it yourself in the pregame was, you said like, you know, I'm trying to learn the character. So part of the learning of the character is being like, okay, he told me this dart, the lineup video told me this dart, I gotta memorize this. Because if you don't have to look up a lineup guide, then you can be way more focused on the game, way more dialed in, way more everything, right? So, just
Yeah,
keep that as a
the
note.
I don't remember them when the match comes, but
Dart,
Nothing A so far. I mean, nothing B.
then scan, call rotates. You see 3 on the minimap, just insta call rotates. That's just the play here. That is definitely your play here. It's just being like, oh, you know, they're all here. I can rotate. I can get my teammates to rotate.
Oh.
Blinding. Here you play off the Omen blind. Good. You notice
Their smoke
that
heaven
the
is
smoke
bad.
is messed up.
Only goes.
Good.
Don't mind.
Remember to play retake. If I'm you, I'm being careful of the smoke. The reason that I'm being cautious of the smoke is that, you know, they can just jump up here, and they could be all over here, and they can be in the smoke. So, and they might even try and take a timing on you, so looking here isn't really your play. I'd just be looking straight ahead, you know, tuck a little bit. Because you're waiting on your teammates, right? So you don't really have anything else to do anyways. So, small,
ISO is by door.
micro crosshair
Omen's
placement
low.
thing. See, he's there. Now, I mean, you have multiple players here, but it would have just been nice if you just looked there. You know, he might have gotten 1 or 2. I mean, if
This
he
raid is clean with
actually,
it.
you know, shot his gun.
Oh.
The guy hell.
Yeah, the guy
Wait, no, 1 hell, 1 no.
Nice.
Nice.
Good round.
Nice, dude.
Well played.
Reloading.
Good round.
We don't talk about that non-existent shot on
With the
the
cam, my frames are so.
Behind you, to the right, a little bit deep to charge.
Security
Shit,
B.
you were teaching me the lineup and I forgot to buy.
Another thing is, when you're learning a lineup or you're watching a lineup guide, I see people just throw for these lineups. I'll see people just like straight up, you know, wait 20 seconds for their dart to come back and for this lineup, and it doesn't really do anything. So just remember to not get like hyper focused on hitting your lineups, even if you like throw like a worse dart than the one in the video. You know, sometimes it's just better to be with your teammate or, you know, not have your, you know, not bait. So just keep that in mind when you're learning new darts.
Nice waffle.
Are you? One way's work. 2 chef.
So right here you forgot to buy, so I'd just be a little more careful than I normally would. Right here you probably right here.
Multiple enemies B.
Why are we being indecisive? Why are we waiting? You could have just thrown the dart right here and you would have been chilling. You just throw the dart here and you're chilling.
I'm a dark transfer.
You just dart late. Like, you could have just darted this like 2-3 seconds earlier. Why wait to dart it? What reason did you pull your gun back out? Like, these are the kind of micro things that you need to be wondering, like, why am I doing this?
I'm gonna sit
I don't
one.
know that, but maybe you do.
Because I can.
So you get a scan. You see that your jet's kind of out. So I try and trade her if I can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's fall back here.
Stay on this angle. You're on a good angle. Shoot when your crosshair's on them. Your crosshair wasn't even on him yet. It was like he was right here and your crosshair was here. Just wait. You know how fast he's going. He's going to be going the same speed. He's running. So you could just wait a second and then head tap him. You don't need to be in like a rapid fire to shoot, especially when he's like not even looking at you.
One enemy
Maybe
remaining.
we got to buy, Ken.
This is a good gun fight besides, you know, the initial
Would have
startup.
gotten the kill.
What is this guy looking at?
I'll
So
drop it, I'll
mean!
drop it. Okay. Oh wait.
This ice was just, but
Whatever.
This is what I'm talking about. Your jet's fighting your heaven, and you're going back to throw this dart. This is a threat. It's one of those things where, like, if this was a problem, I would have thrown the dart as soon as I got here, instead of just sitting here for a second, you know, then going back and throwing the dart. Like, you got to be more decisive here. That's key theme right here. Is that, like, I would have just thrown the dart the second I got over here, but now you're waiting, and now your jet could have died. Like, your jet could have gotten pushed, and you would have had no idea. I mean, you wouldn't have been able to help her from this spot.
Spike
Sage on site.
planted.
Revealing area. They're deploying drone.
On the close.
Cutting
Enemy
Two jets, two
right
jets,
here.
two jets.
when I'm blinding side, I'm blinding Jen.
Calming this is very good. You're good.
One more house.
One enemy remaining.
Aim.
My ultimate is ready.
Nice.
Nice round.
By the way.
Sova old.
That'll come shortly, don't worry. I'm too indecisive at this point. I'll just play that. I'm too indecisive at this point.
You literally just said it yourself. Like, you know your problems. You admitted it yourself. You've clearly understand the mistakes that you're making. Like, you clearly understand that you're being indecisive. So, if you're aware, you know, you got to be thinking, how do I change this? How do I be more decisive on what util I use, where I play, you know, my comms? How do you be more decisive? And that's, you know, I can't tell you how to be more decisive, but I can tell you that, you know, that it is a problem of yours and you need to work on it. So, you know, I mean, you got to figure out, you know, what makes you more decisive. You know, just second you get pull-out ability, okay, I'm going to use it. The second I decide to, you know, do a play, I do it. I mean, you know, that's not great either, but maybe just going through the process of, like, okay, this is a good ability usage, and I think this is, like, attentiveness. It's just being like, this is a good ability usage. But because you're not being attentive, then you're indecisive because you don't know if this is a good ability usage. And that also has to do with, you know, game knowledge. So as you play the game and improve these, you know, skills and pay more attention, I mean, your indecisiveness should get better, though.
A.
But, I mean, being aware of
One,
your
two cat,
problems
two
is
cat.
a good thing. Why didn't you throw the dart? Stop being indecisive. You had a good dart.
Scanning ahead.
And now you just throw this really shitty dart. Like,
Don't play off my trip,
you
cat.
had the
Green
good
tree.
play, then you make a bad
You are,
play
you are.
because you're
That's right,
indecisive.
that's
Like,
right.
this is bad. This is bad. You're walking up. I'm assuming that you're going to try and swing. They have a marshal, and they have a guy here. Why are we doing this? You see two. You see two. You're swinging two people up here with another guy over here against an eco. They don't have good weapons. You know, they're not going to be able to hit a sight with a marshal. They're not going to come out aiming with a marshal. So the only way you lose this is if you're swinging him, which you just decide to do. This is a big mistake. Big mistake.
Left side.
Now
He
this
TP'd
is
out.
bad.
Cutting their vision.
I mean, what is your Reyna do? Your Reyna is 7-2. If I die, I'm telling my teammates to chill, and your teammates are not taking a chill pill here.
Okay, maybe.
Look at the map control. I'd be calling, whoa. Because when you two die, I mean, the whole map is open. Big mistake from you. And this Reyna.
Checks that.
Hill, like, they should just rotate. They should just go go through B. And I mean, considering this map presence, I mean, they could just be anywhere. This is a lost round. I mean, just because you're throwing. It's just never a good thing, obviously.
I didn't just.
Do that A dart on in the bronze.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I like this A dart. It's good.
They have res. Peek mid, peek.
I'm not sure right here. It does seem kind of like you're looking at your...
They have res.
Look, you say they have res. Which it makes me think you're looking here. Like your eyeballs are looking here. And if you're on an angle where they can swing you, I mean your Cypher's watching it a little bit, but like he doesn't, you know, this is still a threat. This makes me think that you're looking, you know, mini map, you know, enemy, you know, ults. Which I think it's good to look at your enemy ults, but like not when you're on an angle. Because it seems like you're not ready for this fight.
Spike.
One towel box.
Tell your teammates to save here. I mean, it's kind of your responsibility too. Just be like, yo, this is not winnable. Let's save. Well, I would have called that beforehand. I mean, they literally... I would have called this then. Like... Oh my god. Stealing sight. I would have called this then when they had the ISO ult.
It's
This guy
you
literally
and
shields
me.
and ISO ults and loses it. But like right here, still bad scenario. Just call your team to save. But I mean, that's not your fault. Just know that like you're part of like the decision making on your team. So if your team's making a lot of mistakes, you know, tell your teammates, you know, tell your teammates what they should be doing, or not like backseat them, but like, you know, be like, yo, let's save this round.
Oh my god, I'm scrolling.
My frames get.
I'm playing too slow with my util. I'm just gonna go play here.
I'm gonna do the same lineup.
There's nothing
keep
wrong with
sending these solo light
throwing
ups
the same
to
dart if they don't break it. I mean, you can throw the same dart every single round on defense. If they don't break it,
Are you
it's
still screen
fine.
sharing?
I only really change my darts
No,
if
I
it's
can't
getting
because my frames
consistently
get
shot,
changed too bad.
or
Oh,
they're
I can screen share,
consistently
I can screen
trying to
Is
dodge.
your PC gonna die?
thanks.
You smoke.
Again,
Okay.
indecisiveness, ability usage, distrust, not knowing what you're doing.
Spike down B.
Sage mid, for sure. There's no way she's not mid.
No, bro, you had the play. Your teammate is telling you, Sage is mid, and you decide, I'm not going to drone it. For what reason? For what reason? You have two people on the B main angle and a smoke up. And you decide, even though, you know, we have no idea what's going on over here, I'm going to fight this. I'm going to look here. And decisiveness. Bad. Because now the mid is just a super big threat. I'm sorry that you don't feel well, though. Sorry that you're sick. Hope you get better. Again, now you're just jump spotting it, which is super risky.
We have spike.
Like you're jump spotting super wide. I mean, that's the thing. I don't think jump spotting really matters in this rank, so I'm not gonna be like, yo, you need to jump spot like this, but like, you see how that jump spotting puts you at risk compared to just like, you know, using the drone. And then you remember when you listed the ults earlier? Guess what ult they have? Guess where the bomb is? Be like, pivot A, sit on bomb, you need to make this call. And then you see that the Omen and the Reyna are going out of B main because of the Cypher info, so brain's not braining right now.
One mid.
Nice at his art.
Yeah, fuck it.
Scanning ahead.
Just note that this, if your dart lands past this wall, it's not going to scan somebody tucking over here. Just know that. But I don't think it's a bad dart. And they have an ult like that, and, you know, it didn't scan them, and you get caught off guard. And this would have never happened if you just used your drone ability. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
Shit.
I mean, you have a trip up, too. Like, you can literally just do this routing. Or you can ask for an omen smoke. Like, you can do so many things, and you just decide to fight it. Or you could have just used your drone right then. Like, big mistake on your part.
Players.
Safer and not swing without
That is a good.
rated. Safer and not swing without being concentrated.
It's like you just know yourself. You know yourself perfectly. You know your mistakes, and yet you're not correcting them at all. I mean, I think
There's
it's
a good
very.
chance to go, hey, this round.
I think it's very important to recognize your mistakes. So it is good that you're just, you know, realizing that you're making mistakes. But at the same time, I think it's bad that you're not acting on your mistakes.
Go away.
This is not good.
Excuse me.
Could be.
Call their B. They're planning. I mean, what I'm doing right here is they're planning. They're definitely planning this box. Just back up. Sova ult it. I mean, it's a 4v5, right? So like in this situation, you got to look for numbers. And you not Sova ulting here is kind of a trick.
Careful, Sage probably playing up there.
Spike planted.
Or not, let me play with the team.
You have shock darts, you have drone, you're not using anything.
Oh my
You're not
God,
using
she's on her
anything.
wall.
You're doing nothing. You're doing nothing.
Last
Someone
player
could've calmed
No
standing.
more.
But our team doesn't have comms. So.
Like, you're just waiting. You're waiting on them to push you. You should be trying to push them back, get kills, do something. Because right now, your whole team died. This went from a 4v, you know, a 4v5. You had 4 teammates, you know, 3 teammates still alive, and they had 1 enemy still alive. And through that whole time, while you were here, CT, all of your teammates died, but you didn't die. You didn't fight. You didn't get kills. Like, you're just baiting.
You got this
Let's
too.
save this.
Yeah,
Save. You just
yes,
need
you
to
do.
save here.
I
And
leave
save.
immediately.
At some point, like, what are you doing?
Sorry, maybe.
Indecisive. And this is kind of indecisiveness where, like,
Why you solo up in the open?
don't
Leave
really know
leave,
what
leave,
to
leave.
do.
You don't need to walk here. Just play wine. All
I
that
don't
works.
know why
too.
this happens, but
I'm just. That's actually tragic. I'm gonna play.
look at your team. Look at your team spy. You have a phantom light. Your other teammate got a phantom light. So ask your team to buy up here. Because these guys look like they're comfortable with a save. Your other teammates should be like, yo, let's buy up. Let's buy up force.
Cringe.
Because, I mean, if
mid,
you're going to buy up,
Sage,
get the rest of your team to buy up.
You can jump over that trip. Cringe ones.
Why did you move positions?
You
You've
would
been
need a
playing A
one-way, I'm
main
just
every
gonna
round.
You can jump over that trip.
Like, you just move for no reason here. Why are you moving? Like, you play here almost every round, right? And if you want to change it, it's fine. Like, why are you getting the lineup ready and then move?
Yeah,
Like,
you
it
kinda
just
blew
seems
up
like you're
the
kind of
range
doing
one.
things sporadically or for no reason, which is never a good sign.
I don't even need a one-way, I'm just gonna be chilling here.
Revealing area.
Oh, they smoked their
They
bottom.
smoked it. Right here, I'm thinking,
Smoke
what
bottom
should I
mid.
do?
Calm that.
So you tell A.
Reyna has a mic somewhere. Oh, I
What are
want.
you jump spotting? What are you jump spotting? You have a trip. Like, realize that your Cypher put a trip here, and they smoked it off. Jump spotting here is doing a bunch of nothing. You're just doing a bunch of nothing. You're just wasting your own time here by jump spotting this. Like, even if they swing out here, like, let's assume they swing out here, you know, they're lurking, they're going to push up on the trip. Well, you know, your trip is going to tell you that. You don't need a jump spot to know that.
Wonder where they are. Smee, come with me. Oh, you can ult.
Gonna
right?
ult.
Yeah, you ult.
Spike planted.
They're up.
honestly, it's not your, just unlucky timing. But like, you got to be a little more decisive. Again, like, you're just doing a bunch of nothing top mid. You just got to rotate when you see all this stuff going on.
Nice.
Like if I'm playing in there, like if I'm playing in that exact situation, I'm rotating.
Last
I can
play.
see all that shit.
Oh!
Standing.
Let's play a bit more passion and guns.
So you're making a call rate?
Yes.
Let's play a bit more passion and guns after now.
Sorry, I'm just not playing well right now. I'm saving.
So he calls you saving. You don't change your buy at all. Now look at your credits. Your teammate is saving, and now you have 50 credits next round. Make a buy together with your team. Why is this so
I'll
hard
find them.
for
I know why
loyal
the stage
players?
is just
It doesn't
insane in
make
the
any
game.
sense to me why you're not, you know, being like, okay, let's buy together.
2.
Because even if you can buy, maybe you just buy a Bulldog instead, and then you're able to buy this round and next round, rather than just, you know, having nothing next round if you die. Again, why aren't we throwing the dart? It's you get the dart ready, right? You get the dart ready, and then you decide, I'm not gonna throw it. Like, what's the reason for being here then? What are we doing? Like, especially considering that your dart is gonna come back after you use it, just use it. I always tell Sova mains that they need to use their darts at the start of the round, because early round info is important. And even if it's just telling you that no one's there, it's better than just doing nothing.
2.
Just saving your dart that comes back. Because now, instead of getting, you know, 1 dart per, you know, instead of getting, you know, maybe 2 darts per round, now you're getting 1 dart per round. And then this is such a shitty jump spot. I mean, I don't even think you really need to be jump spotting. Like, in this elo, you don't need to be jump spotting. You don't even need to know how to jump spot. Like, what I think you've done is you've watched like high elo players or like VCT players, and you see them doing this stuff, and you're like, okay, I should be doing that. But in reality, you don't need to jump spot this. You have a trip here. You have a trip here. Just help your team. Just help your team, right? Like, and then at this point, I'm like, they're not out the choke. We also have, you know, so many players over here, and in my mind, I'm thinking, go here. But if you're thinking you need to help your Cypher B, then why are you jump spotting mid when if they're gonna cross, they'll probably smoke it, and if they cross while this is out, jump spotting isn't gonna help you because they can kill you. It's just not good. It's just not good. But right now, I'm thinking, what is going on, A? I mean, what are we doing? There's nothing. And this is like the point where, like, why am I not using my dart? I have no info. I know there was some B main, but now I have no mid info. Like, instead of jump spotting this, you could just throw the dart. Or you can go back A and throw a dart like A main. Just see what's going on. Because right now you have no map control. You know, the second they realize that there's the whole team over here, they're not gonna...
Revealing area.
Oh,
And you know they're not out. You just threw a nothing dart. You just threw a nothing dart. You have a trip. Your Cypher has a trip. Your Cypher is on a angle right here where he literally cannot miss somebody being out.
They're not out yet.
And look. Now your original dart look. If you threw your dart at the start of the round, at the round is 145, right? And your dart comes back 140. 105 is when you get your dart back. So now you've
Rotating
got
for
a
sure.
0 dart usage, 0 dart value this entire round. And you're what about a...
Generator rotate.
Look, right here. You would have had your dart. Like, drone it. Please stop jump spotting it like you're a VCT pro. Drone it. You're not getting any info off of this jump spot. And not to mention... It's just not a good jump spot in the first place. Even if you're doing it correctly.
Go to my trip.
Oh, nice.
See? 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 Instead of using your drone ability, or, you know, you would have your dart bag by now, but, like, You would have your dart if you threw it at the start of the round, right? Well, by the time you jump speak again.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
I mean, you're
Generator
doing all
rotate.
this extra shit, and you don't need to be doing this. Like, you're just asking to die.
Oh, nice.
Because when they walk up, this is a free. Like, just in general, even though I don't think you should be jump spotting in the first place. If you are deciding to jump spot, you don't want to be jump spotting on an angle where they're going to have a diagonal hold on you. Because it's just a free kill. That's why you will see VCT pros not jump spot angles like this. They won't be jump spotting this. They'll be jump spotting this. Because it gives them the same info as that jump spot. But now they're safe. Pretty much. I mean, like, unless you're hitting this fucking shot. I mean, you're pretty much safe. Now you're just working your HP for no reason.
Okay. Let's go. Leave.
Darting
Leave.
up, you can start darting up.
Yeah, I still got mid. You can't cross the strip though. Be careful.
Spike planted.
I see that.
Great stage. Great.
What is this aim, bro? Were you that caught off guard by this guy being here? Look. You hear them closing door? I'm like, you're looking in the middle of angles. This is just bad crosshair placement. Because if I think someone could be coming up tree, right, I'm going to have my crosshair placed here. If I think someone could be heaven, I'm going to have my crosshair placed here. Why are you placing your crosshair, like, in the middle? Just in the middle of nowhere. You're not hitting anyone here. No one's here. And so when this guy swings, or even this guy swings, you know, breaks the door and swings you, your crosshair is nowhere near them. And then you get caught off guard because you have to flick so much. Look how much you have to flick. Look how much you have to flick. So much. Now you're just all over the place because you're like, what's going on? What's going on? He's running, gunning. And now you're running and gunning. You're just panicking this gunfight. And you know why you're panicking it? Because you have to do this giant ass adjustment for no reason.
You need to use it all.
Again, why didn't you throw your dart? You had your dart out, you could have thrown it. Like,
Great stage. Great.
reload your gun, right?
You need to use
You hear him break the door, right?
it all. Push you. You gotta push you. They have no concern for their lives. They're all gonna just run at you.
Okay, never mind. That part's my fault. I didn't hear him break the door, but
Yeah, I've grown.
pulling
Wait
out
for
your gun
me.
there
Wait
isn't
for me. Wait for me. Okay, I'm gonna clear. No,
Bro,
hustle.
Last player
One's behind
standing.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
honestly, not your fault. I mean, you gotta be kinda aware of this, but like, if I'm being honest, I'd probably die.
See, they have no concern for their lives. They're just
Don't
really
worry too
rushing
much
you.
about it.
To them.
Now look. Remember all those rounds you forced? Now you're on a bulldog life.
Don't even try using you to.
With
Actually,
like
you
no
maybe I don't
money.
know.
With no money.
Because these guys just kind of
Because
exist.
now, if you lose this round, you're not going to even have a buy next round. Because you're not buying with your team.
My ego is beginning to get poor, guys.
Can this even see anything? No, I can't.
I bought a gun for
See,
7 rounds.
Here's a habit that low elo players have, and I see this all the time in lower elo players, is that they don't want to be on an eco round. They never want to be on an eco round. They don't want to have like a sheriff, you know, they don't want to have classic. So what they'll do is they'll just always buy. They'll buy like bulldog light. They'll have semi-buy rounds like every round. You know, they'll try and force up every single round. And that leads to them just having less vandal rounds, less phantom rounds. And that just leads to their economy being shit. Because you're not playing the same game if you're just having a bulldog every round.
In a row.
I mean, look at the rest of your team. If you bought with the rest
Holy
of your
shit,
team,
we
you
gotta
wouldn't have a
actually win
bulldog.
the game.
And again,
3.
why aren't you throwing the dart? If I decide that I don't want to throw the dart mid, like I don't want to throw this dart, right? At the start of the round. Like if I decide this isn't a good idea, then why am I playing here? Play B main. Throw like the spam dart. Or just throw any dart B main. Throw dart B main. Throw dart A main. Because you're just doing nothing here. You're just doing nothing. If you pull out the dart and don't throw it, then what are you doing here? You're watching nothing. And now, You're indecisive, so you're just splitting between these two locations for no reason. This is just...
It's you and me.
Oh, shit, I'm dead.
I don't dislike the shot dart. That's not bad. Again, you should have learned when the ISO was shooting you that this jump spot is just bad.
Yeah.
If you didn't know before, you should have.
He ulted me from left side.
One
Like, you got lucky. You got lucky that you didn't do your normal jump spot, because you would have just died.
enemy
Off of
remaining.
Yeah.
Throw your dart. Throw your dart. It's free. Your dart is free. Your dart is a free
Scanning
ability.
Yeah, it's on me.
Yeah, planting A,
Like,
planting
it's
A.
completely free and you're not using it.
Spike planted.
It's actually frustrating when you don't use your abilities.
Heaven. Heaven. That was my trips now. Starting to get on. Wasn't it like here or something? No, it was here.
See, you're not memorizing your lineups. So just be attentive. Remember your lineups. If you can remember your lineups, or you can focus on your lineups, try to remember them. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody likes, absolutely nobody likes having like to pull up a lineup guide every single round. Like nobody really likes that. So like you just gotta focus on yourself. You gotta focus on what you're doing in the game. Alright. Sorry, I
I
was doing
forgot
something
my
in the background
thing.
as well.
Backside.
A.
Hold on, keep it down.
Another
Keep it
A.
down, keep it down.
I'm gonna
Reloading.
rotate.
I want the orb.
Another thing I'd like to note is that when did you have the Sova? I'm pretty sure you had the Sova like round 4. Yeah, you had Sova ult
I didn't just stop shooting her for no
on round
reason.
4. On round 4, you had Sova ult. And guess what? Now we're on the second last round, and you still have
Revealing area.
Planting A.
I listened. There's
Spike
been multiple
planted.
scenarios where you could have gotten killed from Sova ult.
I knew the Sage was there. I knew it. Sage mid behind you guys.
Drone.
Hit
Deploying
80.
drone.
Hit 80.
Drone. What? See, right here, like you see your omens watching your back. You need to just keep the drone up, because you need to get like
She's not gonna
lucky
push you.
spam hell or something.
She's gonna wait for you
win
guys to
this
get on
round.
site. Oh, so she's probably going around cat. No, she's. I heard footsteps behind you. It's me. She's rushing you. Up heaven.
That is not Sage.
Last player standing.
They're gonna rush you down.
Again,
Shit.
spamming that really isn't the play.
Whoa, how? How did she get behind you?
He went around
You
the
got-
smoke.
Probably,
You
yeah.
just got
Oh, nice.
bamboozled,
Last
bro. He
round
just, like,
before the
wrapped
switch.
you.
Well, the
I-
Sage is not real.
No, I lost the gunfight mid with losses the game.
Another
Sage
thing
just
that
has
I
it.
would like to note is, why aren't you buying an Odin? Why aren't you buying an Odin? Like, everyone knows this. I throw the dart, I stand right here, I throw a dart, bounces in B main, I just spam it. I spam B main. And if you retake A, you can throw a dart hell, and you can spam hell. Like, you're not playing to your character strengths. You're just not using your abilities, you're not using your ult, you're playing it, you're jump spotting stuff that you could just be using like a drone on.
Brain and bronze, that's what's
And you're
happening.
not buying Odin when you can Odin spam the wall with a recon. Like, you're not playing to your character
I'm gonna
strength.
say just the smurfing entrepreneur.
Come! Revealing
I
area.
hate this dart. But you had a dart earlier. You had a dart earlier. I don't know if you remember this, but you have this dart right here that does the exact same thing and scans A main. And they were like never shooting it. So, why do we need to be here? And considering that nobody's A, just play A. Throw the dart A. Like,
Did I not buy last round?
Be aware
I'm
of
so
this.
smart.
Pulling bottom mid.
B, fast B.
Yeah, but
What? I'll collect your order.
Spotted B.
I think your Cypher's gonna be calming here. I mean, this point, you haven't really seen enough to think that nothing's going on A. So if I'm you, I'm just rotating A. Or I'm getting in a spot where I can play anti-plant A.
Nice. I'm gonna grab that gun.
Take flight.
Enemy mark. This is a good drum. Good drum. See
Right
three?
here.
Three? Yes! Yes! Okay. I don't know if you know this, but the further back you are, the more accurate your subfold is. The more control you have over it. Because when you're this close, like you can, think about this much area. This is how much space of leeway that you have. So I just back up. Like when I get all the scans, I back up and then I try sub-ulting. Because right here, you're not having full control over your sub-ult. And you're not able to put it really in good positions. Like you're not able to like actually control it very well.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Reload.
Let's not throw this. Let's not throw this. We have spike. But we know it out. Don't peek. Don't peek it. Don't peek it. Don't peek it.
Go.
Most of the individual stuff is good.
Switching
like the aim
sides.
is good, but you're
Other than me not buying last
you're
round
playing
there,
like a
I think we did
late
pretty well that
game.
round.
You're not playing so with
Is that how you do that trip? Oh, I've been so dumb my entire life. What do you mean we may be screwed? We win this. We are going neutral in the
so
area.
I don't know if you're gonna turn on the barrier, but you should walk up and then throw.
Oh, fine.
And on pistol, I think the only dart you really should be throwing, like 90% of the time, is the tree dart. Like just throw it at the tree.
Someone's.
Again, this drone barely clears anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like
what?
this Cypher clam literally clears everything that your drone just cleared.
Enemy tag.
One CT also.
Nice.
One CT.
I cannot use reloading.
Reloading.
Could be flank.
Landed. Out of charges.
One enemy remaining.
I'm
Please, you can be helped from the
What? Okay. Light armor, bad. I'm already gonna flag you for this. Buying light armor as an anti-eco is just bad. Like, think about it. You know, how many times have you been dinged to 145 with the sheriff? You know, a ghost head tap body shot 135. You know, far. You know, the classic. You know, if you hit enough body shots with the classic, it'll kill somebody with light armor, but not with full armor. You know, shorties. And I've seen people, even in this rank, force outlaw. Like, if they can't afford it, they'll force outlaw. There's so many reasons that you should not be buying light armor as an anti-eco strategy. Like, just sacrifice the drone. Sacrifice, like, a shock dart or something. Like, it's so much better. Or buy an Ares. Buy, like, an Ares. Buy a Spectre. Just, it's just bad to have light armor on your anti-eco.
This close, right?
Like, against Vandals and Phantoms, light armor, great. But against, you know, this, no, it's not great.
Okay, well.
And look, the Stinger's really good against light armor, too. You're baiting your teammate here. Swing with him. Someone got tagged up because you did not swing with them. Just tucking.
One more.
So, if you add up the damage that you took this round, right? And you do 96 plus 30, right? 96 plus 30. Well, guess what number you get? 126, right? And you know what would have survived 126? 150. Buy full armor. Please, buy full armor. God.
Spike.
Spike.
Now you lose this round.
Yep, everyone, of course. Let's go A here.
Call a Nico. Call your team to buy together. I mean, look at your Reyna. He's forcing. Just be like, yo, let's eco. Let's eco.
These guys are so aggressive. Mainly because they have no Senny and they have 2 duelists, so it works out very well.
Yeah.
But you know.
Which is a Senti.
They have 2 duelists. I mean, they actually have. They're not a real Senny, though. I don't care. I'm ego taking this fucking guy. I don't get it.
Oh,
Last player
nobody's
standing.
watching that?
Spike down A.
No more charges left.
It's not good.
Oh.
I mean, this round is just cooked from the start. Oh.
Left.
I don't care. I'm ego taking this fucking guy. I don't get it.
I still don't like when you pull out the drone, then the dart. Like, are you just misclicking, or are you just? I don't know if this is a misclick, but a lot of times you make indecisive.
Oh,
Last player
nobody's
standing.
watching that?
Spike down.
I mean, you normally I would say be more aware of hell, but like, I mean, it's an eco. Like, I mean, you're probably not winning it anyways. So.
A.
You prepped in the dark for sight.
I was smoking.
Let's do that again, but let's just all.
I'm gonna lurk B.
Someone is A.
Rotate.
But you can just throw a dart that clears all of this. At the start of the round, just throw this dart. Throw this dart, and bam, you clear all of it. And then you don't have to wait, walk up, wait to dart. Now you can get that dart back at the start of the round, 40 seconds.
I saw that trip. Let's go.
Scanning ahead.
So yeah, you can actually take them both right there.
Swing with the teammate here. Swing.
Someone is mid.
Your guy's still fighting, and you're just going back main. Help him. Help him.
Nice.
Boy. Now you run back. Now you're looking at walls. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're going, brr, da. Like, you're lost. You're absolutely lost this round.
Oh, I whiffed.
You go back main, back.
Yo, your chance of rocket roll on B, because you know that one's A.
We know we're in there.
Reloading.
Be careful here.
What the heck? How did you die? Then you're kind of looking at the floor, like, aim head level, aim head level, aim head level. I mean, body shot, like you're just body shot. You're not gonna headshot anyone when you're aiming at the floor.
Feeling sight.
Okay, and then if you die early the round after, that's when you put it on.
Real.
Let's be efficient.
Or I can
with
just do
our
both
time.
in the same round.
I don't know what the best case scenario is and how the game's gonna play out. No.
You go spike though, so please don't rush him down.
let me drone mid.
Walk
I'm
up
gonna
and
go kill the
drone,
side, so
please. Don't drone.
Someone's out mid.
Did you
Nice.
walk up and drone? Yeah, you did. Good. I like this.
Someone's out mid.
Nice.
You got a little bit better accuracy on these darts.
Nice
You're
one.
missing them a lot.
Someone's just in mid somewhere. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Let's go away. Let's go away. Let's go away.
Again, your dart is
Someone is
Yeah,
still
okay.
here.
mid.
Like at every single round of Sova, I'm trying to use a dart within the first 20 seconds of the round, almost always. I mean, if you think about it like this, you have 145 seconds in a round, right? If I use a dart at the absolute start of the round, I have it at 105. If I use it, 20 seconds into the round, I have it at 45, right? Okay, I'm not fucking up my math, but. You just gotta be. You want to have your dart 3 times in a round. Like, if you plant the spike, you want to have a dart like 3 times. So now, if you plant the spike, if you plant the spike in both of these scenarios, you have a dart. Or if you're defusing the spike, you have a dart. So you can use your dart like 3 times a round if you stay alive the whole round, right? I mean, good aim, good aim.
Spike down mid.
Hey, chat.
Aim is so good.
105
You're just
Sage.
Not playing your character
Okay, do
right.
the short thing.
Okay.
Shit, I screwed up the lineup. I'm so dumb.
20% jump. Yeah.
Spike plant.
Like,
My ult is ready.
I'm pretty sure is like your big clutch round. Okay, you see one on the flank. See? You ready for the swing? Good, good. Good crosshair placement. Good, good. If you did this all the time, you wouldn't be worrying about this.
Still in sight.
At this point, you know both of them. No one's here. No one's here. You have to know
I
this.
got shoot
Enemy
earlier.
spotted A.
One
Pay
enemy.
attention to audio cues. Pay attention. You can also pay attention to your minimap. You would have known that they're not there. Okay. You can play the solo,
Remaining.
Nice.
right?
Cutting their vision.
Okay, we kind of getting carried by the Reyna, but I don't care.
Around, good.
Yeah.
Hey, what about me? That's me,
Besides
Erasure.
not, you know, not really knowing
You are going neutral
where they're
though,
at.
so.
Yeah, but I have more kills than you, so shut the fuck up. Also, I have more first bloods than the Reyna, probably.
You can't check the game, so
Ah.
technically Reyna's
And
probably
I'm
doing
dying.
better.
Fuck.
Fantastic. Neither is yours.
Consider getting some
I'm just
cough
hoping
drops.
this ult's
Yeah,
all getting recorded. If it's not, I'm actually gonna end it all.
Good! Finally! You're
Standing
using a
ahead.
dart at the start of the fucking round!
Got him.
Nice.
I'm in the drone.
Deploying drone.
Oh, fuck me.
And Ian, you missed a tag. Is this like the 4th tag in a row that you missed?
Can you get smokes?
Okay, requesting smokes. Good.
Oh, damn.
Hold on site. Fuck you.
Again, look at this. Look where you're looking. When you come to clear this site, right? Where should you be looking?
Oh, damn.
Hold on site.
You're looking at like in between angles. Like you're looking where you're going. You're kind of looking where you're going. Not really, but like it's the same problem that you have where you're not having your crosshair placed where the enemy could be. I'm probably still looking here, like in the CT zone. Like the smoke is still deploying. If someone swings like this, I'm kind of cooked. So like we're just looking at nothing here.
Fuck you.
What am I doing?
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
I just gave Omen the freeze kill. I thought he was playing backside.
I
That's
mean, that
why.
Omen could have just swung you with a classic and killed you right there. Like, I mean, you never know what they're gonna do.
Damn.
You need to just be looking at places that they can be.
No, I agree.
And now look, who's holding you? Look where they can be. This person is not on flank when you're looking here. 100% not there.
No, I should have.
Yeah, okay.
I probably shouldn't have been walking down. Smee, if only
Someone
I
by
was
me.
recording the game from yesterday, I would be so happy. I would send that in.
Excuse me.
Playing fine.
Sorry to interrupt your train of thought, Waffle. What were you saying?
Oh no, I'm just moaning about how much I haven't been doing this double peak. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I like this drone. I mean, I kind of
you
prefer
just
the
droned
dart,
it,
I went there, but
especially considering that you struggled to get a vein before. But I mean, having the dart beside isn't bad either.
Well,
Spike
Oh,
down
I just blinded
A.
Arena. That's on me.
Okay, getting the bomb
I
down.
have ultimate.
You know, you have ult. Playing your win con. Good.
expecting you, Smee. You got this.
Go back
Hold behind
main.
them.
I don't think that's gonna end well. Because there's definitely still one mid.
Good,
Taken out.
good.
Where the
good
fuck did I
awareness.
even just ult
Good,
to?
good.
Ah!
See, there's
You have
so
to
much
ult
That's
good
not my
in
fault.
that.
You and
That's not
me.
my fault.
Moments of bad.
Win this. Shit!
Just bait your Jet.
That's my
don't
phantom.
try and fight with Jet. Just let her die.
Last player
Yo,
standing.
play ult, play ult.
Now, if this KO is smart, let's be honest, he's not. He's gonna run up here and just KO ult you. But because he's not, just you're
I'm
probably
gonna
fine.
hop it.
Now.
Am the hunter.
Like against any smart team, this is a bad thing. But
One enemy
against
remaining.
Nice,
these
you win.
guys, I mean, kind of recognize like
See?
maybe you didn't know he had the ult,
9-11.
but it's still kind of good. I mean, this KO ult hasn't used his ult once the entire game, so I mean, this is good.
How are you so rich and famous?
Some kills.
Kind of looking at the floor.
I make run play.
Take flight.
And I missed
Okay,
it.
good drone. I like this
Fell behind
drone.
the plan.
You need to be throwing more darts for sight.
Nothing on side. Could be stairs.
Just throw the 3 dart.
AD arena.
One stairs, one stairs.
Shock dart.
Oh, one door, one door.
I think you need to be aware of this backside player, but Zap kill, I guess.
Spike planted.
Now, what I'd be doing is throwing a dart over here. Just back up a little bit and then throw a dart over here and you get free scans, or you can throw it over here. It doesn't matter, but wherever you throw it, you can get free scans by just doing that. And now you don't have to waste bullets
So good,
spamming.
by the way.
One enemy remaining.
There you go.
There
Get
they
him
are.
down.
Bro, how long does it take to kill?
There
an
it is,
man?
moments of good. Like, you do have good aim, decent game sense.
Match point.
If you learn
We
to
can
fix
end
these
it
like
now. Once
you know,
more.
these small problems, you can definitely rank up to gold pretty easily, I'd say.
Wait,
mean-
chat, we
I mean,
might
you've already
actually
been
finish
gold,
in time.
but you can probably rank
When
up
you have to
beyond
leave.
gold.
In like,
I mean, you have like
2
plat aim, in
minutes.
my opinion. Like, it's
Well,
pretty good.
A round only lasts 1 minute and 40 seconds.
unless you plant the bomb at the very end of the timer.
Unless if
Well,
we
let's
lose
not do that.
rounds.
Why don't we just kill them all?
Revealing area.
One's bottom lane.
I'm blinding Jen. I'm blinding Jen. Let's go.
Drone.
Shit, I thought the
Oh,
round
thank
ended
you.
at 1 of 45.
Okay, we're close, heaven.
Question mark on me, honestly. Same principle still applies for the 3-dart rule, though.
much
When you're
KO7.
trying to plant, you know. Good spam.
KO down.
Throw your shark dart. Yes,
Shark
yes.
dart.
Good, good, good.
Oh, no! What am I doing?
Six
Actually,
I'd be a little bit more aware of this heaven guy. I'd call my teammates to hold heaven, and I wouldn't be like right here. Like after I throw the first shark dart, I'm probably tucking. But I mean, not horrible.
entire
You're
time.
trying. You, know,
Play
you,
around.
you probably thought. one of
Okay,
the teammates was watching heaven.
Feedback, get us feedback.
Said I can have.
Alright, I'll trade you out.
Sage, well, be ready for something
Scanning
fancy.
ahead.
She's walled mid site.
What is this dart?
She does that every round. Yep.
Try and swing off the
Please,
cypher
please don't
here.
let it go.
Deploying drone.
I don't hate this drone.
We don't need drone.
Backside to, go up there.
Good.
Enemy spotted
Plant
B.
the spike.
Spike down.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, nice.
Reload.
Nice.
Spike
Okay,
planted.
GG.
Oh,
This game is won. Good. Good.
this
I mean, the game wasn't great on like the Sova, but I like the way you played it. I'm gonna go into custom, just show you some stuff that I would add to your playbook or what I'm trying to do.
Anyone that lays a hand on our Radiant Knight may find a bullet in their jaw. My ult is ready.
One of the big things I noticed you doing when you were playing the game was just
Deploying drone.
I mean, when you want to drone mid, just do this. Like, a lot of times you were just overthinking it. Like, oh,
Take flight.
it's been a long time since I played Sova, but like, if you're thinking about droning mid, drone mid, just drone mid. And for B main, like if I have money, I'm buying an Odin, like throwing a dart like this and spamming
Revealing
it, just
area.
go brrrr, and get free scans, free kills. Another thing I noticed was on attack, you were not throwing this dart.
Revealing
This
area.
dart is just great. I mean, this dart is amazing. Look how much it scans. A lot. You also throw this dart, and this one works too. You throw
Scanning
this,
ahead.
Scans all of this. Very good darts. I mean, you can even just throw this easy dart. I mean, this dart is fine.
Scanning ahead.
I mean, like, scans all of this. Scans the close angles. Another thing I noticed you doing was not really Sova ulting for far back enough. So if I
Right
want to
here.
Sova ult,
I
I'm Sova
am
ulting
the
like right here.
hunter. My ult is ready.
Look how much control I have over it. But if I was trying to like Sova ult someone
Right
like
here.
right here, and
I
I was standing
am
right
the
here.
hunter. My ult is
See,
ready.
if I like, look at the way Sova ult works, I'm just gonna have less control over it. The further, the closer I am to where I'm trying to shoot. What did I just do?
Watch them run when lit by my sonar. That's when we strike.
That was a mistake. Another thing you do is just throw this one.
Revealing area.
There's hell. Bam, bam. I mean, you can even do this one with a vandal. I noticed that you really were like struggling with the jump spots. So your jump spotting, you don't really want to go super wide. You just want to do like this. You're kind of doing like this, like you're trying to go forward then back. It's not great, but I wouldn't jump spot here at all. Like I would not be doing this. Even if I do like the proper technique, it's still bad. Like something right here is just gonna kill me. So what you should be doing is this. Just jump spot that, and now you get like all this info. And I mean, like, you get pretty much all the info of what's in front of the trip. Like, look, you see pretty much everything in front of that trip.
Need help.
Pretty much everything. But I mean, I wouldn't even be doing that at Sova.
Take flight.
Just drone it. You know, like I said earlier. You know, when they're out,
Revealing
like
area.
this. You weren't really doing like a hard A hold, but I'd say if they're coming out on A and you have your dart, just do
Scanning
this.
ahead.
Like, good dart all around. Besides that, the rest of your usage, utility usage was like your utility knowledge was pretty good. So there's not really much to talk about other than that. I'd say you're doing pretty good. Just be more mindful of like, I'm doing a bunch of nothing, you know, when I'm doing nothing, you know, what darts I'm throwing. Am I wasting time with, you know, my darts? Am I not paying attention to my mini map? You know, what am I doing? Basically. Like if you pay more attention to what's going on the map and, you know, what you're doing, you're going to make less of these like indecisive mistakes. But besides that, I think, you know, you have the good aim. I think you're on the right track to ranking up.